for this award. Thank you for you guys for being here today. It's really crazy because yesterday I found a letter that I wrote to myself 10 years ago. And I want to read it to you guys today. Back in February, I received an email from an 8th grader at Harlem Village Academy writing me to invite me to join their organization, the Flourishing Blossom Society for Girls Inc., in celebrating prominent women like myself at their 2nd annual royalty. They were actually planning to honor and award my work and consistent service to women and the community at large during a special brunch. The Flourishing Blossom Society for Girls Inc. is a global service mentoring program founded by Valencia Clay and Carissa Harrison. Their mission is to prepare young girls to be phenomenal women by building self-confidence and encouraging self-expression through beauty, promoting and maintaining a healthy lifestyle, developing financial awareness to produce a wealthy future, and advocating for others through global service. I've never received an award for my blogging work, so this was really special to me. And to be honest, the entire event was one of the most amazing and beautiful moments of my life. These girls were amazing, and I'm just so thankful for this organization and what they're doing with these young women. One of the young blossoms was so nice enough to record this event for me so that I can share with you all. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it inspires you to celebrate the amazing woman in your life. Because like Valencia said, it's time for us to celebrate each other and stop waiting for others to validate our work in the community.
Miss Cartwright is a Harlem illustrator but was raised in Annapolis, Maryland. She attended the University of Virginia and earned a degree in painting and art history. The little woman in her paintings inspire her and also me. I am honored to be presenting her with this award because she has inspired me to show my feelings about different things through music, which is one of my many passions. I believe that she is an inspiration to many aspiring artists. There is so much love and beauty in her paintings and her inspirations of Black people, our hair, our history, Harlem, social awareness, social media, and media in general can be seen so explicitly in her work. So thank you, Ms. Cartwright, for being such an inspiration.
I can't believe I'm inspiring other people that just doing what I love every day. I guess just keep working at it and things fall in line with whatever your passion is. Because I'm doing this full time now, and I never thought I'd be able to be a painter and make my income. So don't. If people are telling you your dream is not tangible or realistic, don't listen. So just keep pushing. Thank you guys so much.
You got it. To present the Rose Award for Mrs. Taryn Washington Peterson. The rose signifies unconditional love, respect, conveying deep emotions, admiration, or devotion. These are all qualities that Mrs. Peterson conveys. I look up to her because she shows so much leadership and love towards others. She inspires me to be a better person than I was yesterday. So now, Ms. Peterson, would you like to come on?
Go to work every day, and I just want my children, because they are my children, to be something bigger and better. And I have been raised by a village. My mother, Dr. Washington, is here. She's played a vital role in my life. My aunt has played an important role in my life as well. This is a true testament that the people who you surround you with are truly your community, they are truly your family. And it's nice to be acknowledged for something that you feel that should not be acknowledged. It should be a standard. It should be something that everybody does because they feel that it's the right thing to do. And to see ourselves, continue to aspire and be motivated to be something greater and give back to the community.
Today I'm proud to present this award to Ada Rosa. Tú eres una mujer muy maravillosa. For those who don't know what that means, I said she's a marvelous woman who helps empower girls my age and beyond or younger every single day. Tú usted una reina especial y cuando yo deseo hacer como ti, yo quiero hacer una linda
So much for this award. Thank you for you guys for being here today. When I got the email, I start crying just from the email, so imagine just being here. And I started my blog 6 years ago because I love reading blogs and I never saw anybody that looked like me. I never saw anybody that was, you know, curvy or had freaking rolls in their backs. I never saw anybody that had curly hair. I never saw anybody with my skin color. And so I'm like, I know there's other girls that look like me and they're not represented in this online community. So I decided to be the person that I never saw. And that's something very important. If especially when you're young, if there's somebody that be the person that you wish there was when you were younger, right? And so that's what I wanted to do with my blog. And I never thought that my blog would bring me all the opportunities that has brought me now, working with all these amazing brands and you know, being a representation of a Latina woman to these brands. And I actually, it's really crazy because yesterday I found a letter that I wrote to myself 10 years ago. And I want to read it to you guys today. I read it yesterday and I cried for like 15 minutes because I mean, it's so crazy that I found it and that it's in this condition, just like, this is from 10 years ago and it's dated Saturday, February 12th, 2005. So literally 10 years ago, I was 15 years old, I'm 25 now. And it says, at this time, when I wrote this letter to myself, it was because I was just going through so much. I come from a single family home of 6. And like, the struggle was real. It still is real, but much better than it was back then. And my mom did everything to make sure that we were taken care of. But of course, that meant you know we still went through a lot. So it says, as of February 12, 2005, I, Ada Virginia Rojas, have decided to change my life for my own good. I will excel in everything I do. I will get good grades in all of my classes. I graduated honors from high school. C's are unacceptable. I will be in all honors classes next year and hopefully will advance to AP. I did advance to AP. I graduated with honors. I got a 4-year scholarship to go to college. I will dedicate my life to this and also to God. I will mind my own business and leave everyone to mind theirs. I will become somebody that everyone can look up to, and I will become a very successful woman. I have the power to choose my destiny, and as of today, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Signed, Ada Virginia Rojas, 2:32 p.m. To know that it does not matter what your current circumstances are. It does not matter what your family situation is. Sometimes you may not be born into the perfect family, but God will always send you the people that you need to be surrounded by so that you can get to where you want to be. But you have to make that decision for your life. You have to take power over your life, and you're in control of your own destiny. Your current circumstances do not dictate where you're going to be. Whatever struggles you're going through are temporary. As long as you have the mindset that the life that you choose for yourself will be better than the life that you have now, it will happen because I am a testament of that. So thank you guys so much.
We're here to honor a few inspirational Black women in this room. First, I would like to thank everyone for coming. Thank you so much. It means a lot to all of us. Ms. Clay said something about giving back to the community. And I feel like you guys being here is doing that. To the wonderful Miss Anna Holmes, I would like to give you the Sunflower Award. The sunflower is a symbol of hope and happiness. Sunflowers that reflection of the sun, and I feel like through your writing, you help, you shine a light to people in your writing. Like you shine away all the darkness and ignorance in your writing, and you're such an influential woman. And here's a sunflower.
Thank you so much. I wrote like a little speech. I sent an email to myself, so I'm gonna read some of it, but I'm also just gonna depart from what I was writing because I feel more emotional being up here than I thought I was gonna be. And also seeing all these young women here reminds me of how I felt when I was their age, 13, 14 years old in 7th or 8th grade. And that was a very difficult time for me, and I feel so happy to see so many bright, amazing, self-contained, self-possessed, courageous young women, because I know that for me that was a very difficult age, and if I had something like this, I think I would have made a big difference in my life. So I just want to say how blessed you all are, and how blessed I am to be here and share this with you. I got an email the other day about giving a discussion like this, or a talk, and it said, "Think Lupita when she won an Oscar. Make it memorable and inspirational." And I had to go back and watch her speech because I had forgotten most of it except for the fact that she had this beautiful light blue dress on. And I don't have a beautiful light blue dress. I know you do. but I don't have that, but I do have the gratitude that she expressed that evening, and sense of possibility and opportunity, and I want to thank you for that. I also just want to tell you a little bit about me. I'm a writer, as you may know, but writing, and like a lot of professions, is a really difficult thing to do, and you're not guaranteed of any success, and you're going to have ups and downs. But one thing that kept me on track professionally, but also personally, over the past 42 years, that's an old man, is the fact that no matter what's happened, I've tried to persist in my efforts to be a better kid, and then a better adult, and in general, a better person. And as I've gotten older, others' tendencies to take me for granted or second guess me have felt more like opportunities to prove them wrong than insults about who I was as a person. And I hope that whenever anyone second guesses you, that you try and flip it and see it as an opportunity and not as a reflection of your work, because it's not. No matter where you're from, your dreams are valid. That's what Lupita said that evening. She got an Oscar. And I think these are words to live by. What I'd add is that you should never take no for an answer, not from other people, and most importantly, not from yourself. According to the dictionary, when I was looking up the word flourish this morning, it says to flourish is to grow luxuriantly, to thrive in growth, to prosper. But what the dictionary doesn't say is that flourishing is a process that's always in motion and never really ends. So your flourishing, and even mine in my old age, has just begun every day, and every day is a new day and a new opportunity. Thanks.
The color that stands out the most for me, and that is the orange tulip. The orange tulip represents enthusiasm, desire, and passion. And while looking on Miss Daniela's Instagram, I've noticed that she's very ardent about cooking, and that's her desire, and she makes it her top goal. And one thing that really stands out for me also is that a lot of people might say cooking is just a hobby and you can't make it a career. But Miss Daniela has proven that cooking can be a career, and it can be a very successful career. So, Miss Daniela, please. Bigger than me, guys. Okay. I wanted to cook since I was born. My grandmother, everybody in my family is a chef. Everyone, not professionally, but they're all chefs in their own right. Both sides of the family. And coming from a mixed cultural background, it just was something was in me. But my family pushed education all the way. I
I got straight A's. I went to Sony Brook on scholarship. I was going to be a doctor, everything. And then I left, just like that, no question. I just left. And then I'm like, now what? I just started working in restaurants. Worked my way up. I don't like being told what to do at all by anyone. So I started my own business with maybe 4 to 5 years in a restaurant, and then worked my way up to executive chef, and then I just left and opened up my own business. And I told myself I had 2 options, sink or swim. And I swam hard, but I'm on the Food Network. I have 3 businesses. So I'm in the hospital every other month, but I never miss an event, I never miss a dinner, and I still cook every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So thank you, ladies, for inviting me and for honoring me. Like, this is unbelievable. I have like the messiest career ever. I reek of food all day, every day. Nothing is clean, so you know, this is just very great. But one message I do want to give to the girls is have your own. No matter what career you choose, have your own practice. There's too many of us working for them and not enough working for us. All 3 of my businesses, I only employ minority women because there's not enough of us on TV, guys. When I was on Food Network, you know, the hosts, the producers, everyone was like, we want to put you in the front. We want you to shine because I just come, I have my hair curly, my nose rings are all in, all my tats are showing and everything. And you don't see enough of Black women chefs that are good. It's like all they make is barbecue and like soul food. It's like we're so much more than that. I specialize in Caribbean Asian food. I make Jamaican Chinese every day.
Is a symbol of beauty in all forms, specifically feminine beauty. If any of you are familiar with Miss Kobe's work, you can see that her main artistic focus is on Black women and their natural beauty. She shows in her art that you have to love yourself, your natural self. And in this conformist society that we live in today, that may be a reminder we all need to keep going. As a young artist in training, I look up to Miss Kobe. She shows not only that I have to follow my passion, but that I have to deviate from the status quo to pursue my passion. And I would like to present you the Peity Award.
I'm sorry, but my English is not very good. I'm not American, I'm French. I tried to write something. I'm very honored. Let me know if you don't understand. I start to draw Black women because I never, when I was student, I never see good image of Black women in France, in art history. And I just decided to open a blog, a website, and to draw Black women who love themselves, who believe in themselves, Black women like you and me, sitting here, talking together, trying to do good things together. In France, we are not like in the USA. We don't support each other because we are we don't have a Black community. We have Black people there. France is the first country in Europe with the most biggest population of Black people, but we don't support each other. It's how we show up. It's the politics, if you want, you know. It's how we are. We try to change things, and I hope my work. I'm so happy that my work touched women from here and from other countries. I received an email from a Black woman from Australia. She's Aboriginal, and she told me, I don't know who you are, but your work touched my heart, like, because I try to do good things in my country, but I can't because I'm a Black woman, and your work gives me motivation. Yeah, motivation. And you know, I keep this letter, and every time I just like why I'm doing this. I will change this later and I contribute. That's it. I'm sorry, but I will learn English.
Lotus Flower Award, it represents style. And you know what Miss Jessica Franklin does for a living? She has a fashion. She had a blog and she talks about fashion and hair. So what I think, she gives fashion advice on her blog. Just go on her website, heygorgeous.com, and you'll see what I'm talking about. She always has something new for women to wear every season. I'm glad we have her around because the girls and I know about the New York weather mood swings with the constant disruption because it's cold and it's warm out of nowhere. And I just want to say Miss Jessica kept her cool, and you know what else? And you know what else keeps her cool in the nasty weather? The lotus flower. The lotus flower is born from myrrh and myrrh, and what I think what that means, and it still ends up being beautiful. And what I think that means is so no matter the environment you live in, you can still push through it and still end up doing good things at the end. So Miss Jessica.
I'm white, my dad's black, so I remember wanting to look exactly like my mom, blonde hair, blue eyes, and all the TV stations have blonde hair, blue eyes, or straight hair, and so I had a relaxer in my hair. You know, I didn't want to look how I looked, really. And so when I made my blog, I was hoping, my mission really was to help women feel beautiful, both inside and out. And for you girls, I want you to know that your beauty comes first from the inside. And it's great to feel beautiful on the outside. It's both important. You know, wear makeup and dress up nice like we are today. It's so great. But first it comes from knowing your own worth. You can't know it from society, especially society. TV, it's not real. Most of those women and, you know, the rapping and all that stuff, it's not real. Don't look to them for your beauty, and not to people, but from yourself. And keep your education first and work hard. And I mean, a lot of us, some of us are bloggers and we're artists, and it might look all glamorous right now, but it takes a lot of hard work. You know, we all finish school and get your education, because it's all hard work, but it's so worth it in the end. And with that too, the last thing I want to remind you guys is not to compare yourself. Don't compare your success, because what God has for you is for you. So everything that you're supposed to do will come to you. It's not someone else's success, but your own. So thank you so much.
Read my speech to you guys and a poem before, and I call it my response to Maya Angelou's Phenomenal Woman. Maybe it's in the way you find the strength to smile through your tears, or in the way you love when you aren't being loved. You are a woman. Phenomenally. You see the shine in you, and that is how you will soar. The phenomenal woman hears the cries of eyes. She hears it with her own. Other ladies and gentlemen wonder who she just might think she is. A phenomenal woman. That too. Or is it in her elegant laugh, her blistered heart that persecutes ne'er a soul? Maybe it's in the way she strives, so aware of herself, so strong. Her presence is known, and she's on a high, her very own high. Above the clouds, past the sky, and she's talking to God. Phenomenal woman. Yeah, she's rooted, but don't confuse rooted with stuck. Because see, this phenomenal woman has the power to plug into all surroundings and unplug as well. Maybe it's in the way she disappears into the abyss of her mind, where one could only wonder what it looks like in there. And she will surely show anyone. She welcomes all to the craters of her mind, of her world, at their own risk. The phenomenal woman reaches depths that only have been given to her by her will and her vulnerability. She is a woman. Phenomenal. Phenomenal woman, that's her.
I want to say I lived each day until I died, and know that I meant something in somebody's life. The hearts I have touched will be the proof that I leave, that I made a difference, and this world will see I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more go ahead and